I remember meeting Margaret when she was working on her first novel, Gone with the Wind. No, wait, that was Margaret Mitchell. Okay, she was actually, this is when I first met her, she was rehearsing for her part on Wizard of Oz. No, wait a minute, that was Margaret Hamilton. Actually, I met Margaret about 20 years ago through all different sources. You know, she's been marketing and advertising. She did a lot of work with our radio station. In fact, every year before the Festival of Trees would come along, she knew she could get into the Magic 93.9 studio by bringing me a tray of cookies. Now, I just had lap band surgery just before she came in November, so I couldn't have any cookies, so I saved one, and I'm going to keep it forever. And if that's not enough, I remember back in the early 90s when Skillman's owned a bakery, and it was so good, and I saved this cookie from the early 90s. Thank you, Margaret, I'll never forget it. It was just a great experience going through your bakery, but she is so good at what she does, and she's really been an asset, not just to the advertising community, she's been a huge asset to this community. Love her to death. A little old, but it's good. Thanks, Margaret.
I hired Margaret as the coordinator for Festival of Trees for Behavior Management Systems about 15 years ago now. And under her leadership, the event just grew and flourished, and she has this uncanny way of developing relationships and making people smile, and she was able to every year make the event grow by increasing in her relationships with the vendors, the donors, the volunteers, and everybody, and she just did an incredible job to make the event what it is today. Creativity is one of Margaret's strong points. One of the events at Festival of Trees is Gingerbread Village, and one year Margaret decided to make a theme out of Gingerbread Village, and it had to do with all of the historic buildings in downtown Rapid City. Well, the designers of the gingerbread houses were really fearful of that and scared that they couldn't meet the challenge, but Margaret coached them through it, and they got through it, and it turned out to be one of the most exciting gingerbread villages of all of Festival of Trees. And then since that time now, all of the gingerbread houses go on display at the Journey Museum after Festival of Trees through the holiday season, and that was another brainchild of Margaret's. Margaret's ability to form genuine relationships, and you just feel like you're the most special person when you're around Margaret. Her smile is absolutely contagious, and she makes the best Caesar salad in the world. Margaret, congratulations. You are the most deserving person for this award. I love you.
Margaret has a warmth and a smile about her that just, you can feel it and sense it in everything that she does. And that comes through her work, whether in her words, whether they are written or spoken. You just felt the warmth, the smile that was within Margaret. Her thing was just personal touch. You know, and that really come through in what she would do for marketing and public relations. Is you could just really tell that that there was a lot of empathy and heart that went into her work. And again, whether she was speaking it or whether it was written, you could just feel that in her work. And I really think that's a lot of what sets Margaret apart from most anybody else that I've had the pleasure of working with. I just want to congratulate Margaret on this award. It's so well deserved for her many years in marketing and public relations, and just hope that she has a happy, long, and fulfilling retirement.
Oh, I've known Margaret for, many years, and she's always been a gem. Well, all of her involvement with the community, and the last few years, I've been working with her at BMS, and she's done incredible things for behavior management systems and working with the Festival of Trees and the clients, and getting recognition and people involved in working with an incredible organization like BMS. Enthusiasm, great follow through, incredible, caring person, and she's wonderful with people. She just knows how to care and work with people, so that we all want to work hard for her. She's a great woman. I can honestly say that Margaret Skillman is #1 when it comes to someone being nominated for the Silver Medal Award. She's just an incredible person and certainly deserves it.
I've known Margaret for probably 15 or 20 years, basically through the work that we did with her at Simpson's Printing. First at the Civic Center and then at the Chamber, or maybe it was the other way around, but it just seemed like Margaret was always in the middle of promoting different events down at the Civic Center, and we were privileged to do most of that printing, so it was a joy to work with her in those capacities. And then when she moved over to behavior management again, she was just perfect for that position because she has a love for people and she has a knowledge of our community. She has a lot of contacts with different organizations and people where she can easily promote the behavior management system, and always with enthusiasm and fun. So she's just an amazing person to work with. When I think of Margaret, I think of her smile, always genuine smile, and her heart for people. She always genuinely cares about you as a person. That's her first priority, and then business comes second. But second by no means as far as quality, because she's original, she's creative, she comes up with great ideas, she follows through on her commitments, and she just makes our community a better place to live in.
She has the greatest sense of humor, she has a wonderful smile, and she's just a genuine person that everybody really gravitates to. Every year we try to give gifts for our clients at the holiday time, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And this particular year we decided to do a Thanksgiving gift for our clients, and we contacted Margaret and through the bakery and had these fabulous rolls made up. They were still warm when I delivered them. It shut the places down I went to. They just loved them.
Margaret, I congratulate you on being a Silver Medal Award. I know that you'll wear your medal with pride and that your footsteps will be hard to follow in coming years. You're a great asset to our community. I thank you for everything that you've done in the past, and I know that you'll be continually involved even though you are retiring. I expect to see more of you in the future. Congratulations.